Here's one thing that you guys need to know. I don't do these videos to just get attention. I don't do this stuff to be funny. I do this stuff to spread light. I do these things to talk about the truth. If women joke about stuff, that's how they get through things because they're embarrassed. Sexual harassment is not appropriate. It's not. I don't care if you know somebody. I don't care if you're friends with somebody. I don't care if somebody gives you a number. I don't care if somebody talks to you and offers you a drink. In 1980, a woman by the name of Tabitha was sexually violated at a bar. And that's why the no means no era came about. The Me Too era is something that's serious. Now, here's the thing, this person did not violate me, this person did not touch me, this person didn't do anything, but he made suggested statements. And it's never in my intentions to act like I'm a perfect person. But at the same time, if I made it abundantly clear that I'm not interested, then what gives you the right to sit there and try to force your way? That's my problem. The reason why I do this is because America does not believe the African American people have a right to talk about what happens to them because they feel like they're in control. I don't care how many blonde weaves you wear. They do not like us. If they can sit there and not only eavesdrop in my conversations yesterday, set out stuff so people can steal and stuff. I've never stolen from anybody. Never. I didn't tell you my court case so you can sit there and humiliate me. I told you my court case so you can stop being in my business and judging me. I am homeless because somebody white wanted to sit there and say that I was harassing them and bullying them. But if you're stealing $3,000 from a person that is struggling with a stroke, I'm going to be upset about that. That's my mother. I have a right to defend her because that's wrong. Then gonna ask for more money. I'm not paying money for somebody who feels like they have a right to be a Karen. Period. I'm not also gonna let somebody cover an employee who they know have been disrespectful. Ladies, let me tell you something. I don't care what it is that you do. If you tell a man that it is getting uncomfortable and he does not listen, that is sexual harassment. You have the right to report it. People don't feel like just because you're of the color of your skin, you can say whatever you want to say. You do not have a right to be touched, to be grabbed, to be flirted with. I don't care what your race is, what your creed is, what your religion is. If you tell a man that it is painful, that this is hurting me, and they still come do it, they are ridiculous. And you wonder why people have abortions and stuff like that, because people have forced themselves on women and they've become pregnant because of this stuff. And for you to sit there and ban abortions, but you want somebody to be pregnant, how do you explain to a child? I'm not saying this is me. I'm talking about any woman that's gone through this. Get me out of the equation. Now I'm talking about serious stuff. How do you explain to a kid that you were conceived because somebody forced themselves on your parents? Explain that the next time you want to talk to somebody about abortion. You guys support stuff that's not lawful. You can't put God in the middle of that. Preachers, pastors, you do not have a right to rape, to mistreat, to abuse women, and you do it all in the name of God and claim that he's coming back. You sit there and steal from people, steal from the government. The government gives us money to protect us and uses us, not for you to steal, but that's what the church does. And see, the funny thing about the church is we're supposed to come to you for help. How come the world gets more help from the hospital than the church? Because you guys are low down and scary and sketchy. Another thing we don't do, when we go to work, we don't need to have people disrespecting us. You know what sexual harassment is. It's in the code of conduct. They don't give us code of conduct for you to just sit there and do whatever. But see, the problem with, and the reason why I don't like people from other countries is because you feel like women don't have a say and you know better. And because you're Nigerian, yes, I'm saying Nigerian, because you're Nigerian, you feel like women don't have a right. I will never support that country because you have disrespected your women. Period. I watch the way y'all talk to them. I hear the conversations. They're over here hating themselves, changing themselves because you guys are too busy trying to get women that don't look like them. It's not their fault that they look black. That's what they're supposed to look like. But it's not for you to sit there and make them feel bad, make them feel like they're anything. It doesn't matter. You guys are entirely too aggressive with them. And then when they say something to you, it's an issue. You want to know why people don't really support Nigeria? Is because you guys claim to be Africans, but you have the rest of your African nation in problems. How come Libya is able to be in a situation where they're going through racism and they're now in slavery, but you claim to be the motherland? You claim to have so much power, but you guys use skin bleaching because you don't like the color of your skin. So you want me to sit here and feel sorry for you because stuff happens. I will never be okay with a man forcing themselves on a woman. I didn't say the person that violated me forced themselves on me. They verbally violated me is what I'm saying. I've made mistakes in my life, but I'm not going to tolerate sexual harassment. I've been raped multiple times by family members, from ex-boyfriends, to the point where I have been in the hospital and I had to get blood because the person violated me so bad that my bottom was bleeding. Now, like I said, this person that was at the job that I have right now, he didn't touch me. He just verbally said stuff that was inappropriate. How many times does somebody need to tell you that? If you don't care about black people, just say that.